Smoke and fire pour from a New Jersey apartment complex, turning hundreds of homes into one big inferno as residents were carried to safety. Good evening, I'm Christine Johnson.
And I'm Maurice Dubois. 6.5 hours after this fire started, the smoke and flames can still be seen for miles. This live picture from across the Hudson, high atop the Empire State Building. The scene steadily growing since 4:30 this afternoon.
We have team coverage tonight. Let's begin with Jessica Schneider live near the scene. Jessica, what's the latest?
Christina, Maurice, this blaze was enormous, but now the flames are out. You can see the thick smoke just behind me. What started off as a small fire today, in the hours that were after, grew into an inferno. At 6:05 p.m., it looked like a minor event. You can see smoke coming out of an apartment window. But just 10 minutes later, the smoke turned to flames, shooting out several windows. Those flames began to spread along the rim of the Avalon apartment complex, and by 7:15, balls of fire shot into the sky.
I came here around 5:30. And basically there wasn't that much of a fire, but it was just smoke. But now it's, as you can see, it's horrible.
This fire is so intense that the embers are actually raining down onto the Edgewater Cemetery, setting parts of it ablaze. While we stood just feet away watching the flames jump to neighboring buildings, firefighters from Bogota doused an apartment complex just a few hundred feet away with water, fearing the flames could jump and spread even more. An apartment complex that had more than 400 units now gutted, with flames and smoke engulfing what was left. Firefighters raced to carry people out and evacuate those inside.
This is probably the biggest one I've ever seen.
The flames could be seen for miles, from Manhattan to the Hudson River, where people gasped at the scene on their ferry rides home. The flames so fierce that firefighters said getting water to it was a persistent problem.
When you hit the hydrant in so many locations, it lowers the pressure.
So just not a lot of water to fight this thing?
Not a lot of water.
And no reported injuries tonight, but we are awaiting a press conference by Bergen County officials. In addition, about 2,000 residents around here were without power for a little while tonight, but most of them have that power back. We are live in Edgewater, New Jersey. Jessica Schneider, CBS 2 News.
Jessica, thank you. One of the victims was the Yankees radio announcer, John Sterling. He was inside when the fire started, and we spoke to him after he made it outside.
To the building and smelled smoke, and I went up to my floor where my apartment is, and the smoke was so bad I couldn't see, and I thought, hey, we better get out of here.
Sterling told us he is hopeful everyone else made it out okay. He says he won't know until tomorrow whether there's anything left of his apartment.